the frail boy in front of them, threw punches that were weak and powerless, and he even stumbled frequently. Yet despite this, a boxing coach took notice of him. From that day on, the coach diligently taught him boxing, starting with the simple jab. Even so, the boy never slacked off. He even practiced in the rain, but this scene left Joe deeply frustrated. He couldn't understand why the coach had grown so distant lately, using the excuse of being too busy to refuse teaching him boxing. Watching the two walk away, Joe felt heartbroken. Just after Joe returned to his cell, he heard that a boxer in the neighboring cell had been knocked down by the slender Aoyama. Joe was astonished, so the next day, he found Aoyama and asked what the coach had taught him, but Aoyama didn't answer and told Joe not to disturb his training. This infuriated Joe. Soon the prison boxing tournament began. Joe was determined to teach Aoyama a lesson. The first match started, Aoyama versus a heavyweight opponent. Although the opponent was much larger, Aoyama used nimble footwork to tire him out, draining the opponent's stamina significantly. Then in the second round, Aoyama outright dropped his guard, allowing his opponent to attack freely. Once the opponent was exhausted, Aoyama instantly launched his assault, throwing punch after punch. With a straight right, his opponent was unable to continue. Everyone was left in stunned silence. Soon it was time for Joe and Aoyama's match, but right from the start, Joe took several punches. Then, using his agility, Aoyama dodged while counterattacking, leaving Joe unable to fight back. Joe seized an opportunity to strike back, but Aoyama easily evaded every move. At that moment, Aoyama fought like a champion, pushing Joe back step by step. With one powerful punch, Joe was knocked to the ground. In Joe's mind, an image flashed of the coach raising Aoyama's hand, growing farther and farther away, while he could only desperately chase after them. Then Joe slowly rose to his feet. He assumed a defensive stance and began using footwork to dodge Aoyama's attacks, while launching precise counters. Now it was Aoyama who felt fear. In just one round, Joe had learned his opponent's techniques and applied them in combat. With one final heavy punch from Joe, he won the match.